question comes, should you really hate a rival? I mean, it's such a mean, nasty word. But in the case of clean, old-fashioned hate, there's really no other choice. Welcome to venerable Bobby-Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the first possession of the game. If you just can't get enough football, well, Georgia Tech was the one for you last year. Between the hedges, they went 8 overtimes before the Dogs finally prevailed. So are you guys ready to go another 8 extra rounds this time?
Absolutely.
It's a fumble! And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, we knew this defense was going to be physical in this game. How about that hit on the tight end after a nice gainer preventing him from getting the first down?
Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man,
turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The give. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. So Georgia's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Bringing the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Caught near the sticks. It's Upshaw. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Jones to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
That's just not the start you were expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the 1st quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly on 100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first.
There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Throws to the tight end. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, and make plays for the quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Georgia Tech, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his target down the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Rambling Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech was a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Racing to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That's caught. It's Robinson. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pit. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Going to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man cover.
Snags it inside the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right.
is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Jones to throw. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Georgia Tech, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Finds his man. It's Robinson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. The offense changing the play. Jones wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lanning. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the 1st down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money. Touchdown, Georgia. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. It's a reverse. Fights off a defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up.
2nd down going up.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. On target. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute, throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Jones to throw. He's got him this time. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
42. Georgia Tech, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Takes the handoff. It's Orlando. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Still on his feet. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Jones wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He fires one deep down the right side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Governor's Cup is on the line, and already the Dogs and Ramblin' Wreck have given us some impressive moments. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Looking downfield on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for...
Snatches it on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Looking to throw on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pulls it in. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball.
Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss,
and the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia. Things getting tough for the Jackets as the hairy Dogs putting the fight into this one.
Georgia owning the Jackets, and they've owned this series, this rivalry, the hatred between the two. Right now, it's looking like that Governor's Cup going straight to the Dogs.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Going right to work up top. Lofts one high indeed. And he's got it inside the 35.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers. Locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long.
They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is. Make sure he gets the right depth on his route.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looking for a gap. It's Whalen. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Jones to throw. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a... Touchdown Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive to get.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Brings into the open. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The Yellow Jackets are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So 1st down will open up the final period. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the middle. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
That's caught. It's Upshaw. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Under fire. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. He wants to change this route. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It's complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Georgia Tech, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football.
Takes it the other way. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Georgia going up tempo.
Nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When
grabs it inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And the defense tried to cheat a little space and get in that neutral zone, but it's still 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Shakes off the defender. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Jones to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. For some guys, that play would be tough. It might be complicated. It might be impossible. For these guys, just another day of playing catch.
Find that guy, right? If something goes wrong, if I get confused, if I don't know where to go, my guy out there, that dude's really, really good. So if he's running a fade, whatever he's running, I'm going to throw him the football. If I don't have a clue what I'm doing, that guy's getting it.
Using his legs, it's Orlando. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been down.
Oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble on the play. Just keeps moving. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pocket breaking down. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. Put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Jones wants to throw it.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Stepped out of bounds right at the 17-yard line after the pick.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He wants it all. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. There is time on the clock. If there is time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
Yeah, and I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop. But I would argue, Reese, you can't just take a knee. You take a knee, run the clock, you still get out of here, and you still get the win.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in, I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The clean old-fashioned hate was evident, and now Georgia Tech has even more reason to hate the Dogs because the red and black come out on top. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.